Now, to all the beautiful people who will be following this story, as a matter of fact, I couldn't keep it in me. I have something to share. I have a story to tell. And I was just thinking about, okay, how should I go by this story? How should I go about it? And then something told me, Sammy, flex still, share it. In this world, no matter what you do, some people would agree with you, and definitely there will be others who would also disagree with you. Now, upon getting that understanding, I decided to get closer to my microphone to share this story. Now, what is this story about? So when it comes to trends, I am very, very slow in moving into trends. Sometimes I take my time to understand what exactly everybody is rushing to talk about before I also jump into it. So the same story happened here. All of a sudden, on Twitter especially, on Facebook, on other platforms on social media, on WhatsApp groups, or in WhatsApp groups, I see people posting a young lady. And the question they keep asking is, why is this lady trending? Why is this lady trending? Why is everybody posting this lady's photo? Then I ask myself, another trend, another something is in the offing. Once again, Ghanaians have activated their talking machines. Everybody is active. They are talking and putting out opinions from different people. Some wise opinions, some foolish opinions. All these things are out there in the wild. So, Sammy Flex, take your time to understand what exactly is going down. Then I started. Click here, click there, click here, click there, like we all do when it comes to researching. Then I found out that a certain lady is trending because according to videos that are out there, she has been seen in a sexual act with about 6 men. She has been seen in several videos. In fact, the one with the 6 men happens to be the latest that has caught the attention of many. But for many who have been following this lady for the past years, like it is a usual act. It's a normal act. It is nothing unusual. Those who have been following her, I'll also call her Melanin. Simply. I'll just simply put it Melanin. Then I started also following some of these videos, thanks to some of the people in my office. Oftentimes when I'm doing these things, I consult them. What is happening? And when I asked, I'm reading something about this lady, or I'm watching videos of this lady, and Chemo opened some XXX sites. And I want to believe that when I say XXX sites, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So Chemo opens an XXX site, and on the site, I see several videos of this lady in action. Now, why am I telling you I have a story to tell? I'm not too sure how this story will sound to you. I'm not too sure how this story would mean to you. But my shocker came when I heard, beyond everything, she doubles as a Ghanaian. She's a Ghanaian lady. At a point, I was even doubting that, she might look like one. Because if you look at her physique, her facial looks and all, yeah, she looks like a Ghanaian, like an ordinary or a normal Ghanaian lady with a low haircut. She might be one, or she looked like one. So initially, when they started saying she's a Ghanaian, I thought, maybe not. She might be a Nigerian, because sometimes they have this bold attitude, or maybe any of these West African, or even some of these Francophone countries. Initially, I thought that was what I was thinking. But upon further research, I saw her singing to some of our local songs, some of our tree songs, in videos on her channels. She was dancing to some local songs. She was singing some local songs. Then, confirmation came to me that indeed, she is a Ghanaian. Now, that was when I sat up and asked myself, wow. So, now this is my confusion. My confusion is that I don't know whether to commend her for how bold she is, or I should also condemn the kind of videos that I'm seeing her in. Because these are my reasons. In Ghana, normally, it will be very difficult for people to say that, oh, she's doing something great because of the kind of films she is shooting. When you come to Ghana, we put on our moral caps, we put on our cultural caps, and we start judging. Everybody will go like, this is straight condemnation. I know everybody will go like that. There is no way you can defend this. In fact, you try to defend this, you go tire, like Burna Boy has been saying. You go explain, tire. You never go fit defend this. Because no matter how you do it, they'll start bringing in, and you look at our culture, look at our moral fiber in Ghana, look at how people are brought up in Ghana. This is not our culture, this is not our thing. That is how it will start. But we all enjoy watching the white girls doing it. We all enjoy them. In fact, we have all been watching them. Some people know their names, they know where they live, they know which countries they come from. They know their ages, they know how many men they slept with, they know their wages, as in how much they are even earning from doing what they are doing. Some people know all these white girls like that. Now, the other side that I'm kind of proud about is the boldness of the lady. Like how bold she is. Because for an African girl to do this, not to even talk about a Ghanaian girl. Oftentimes, many Ghanaians are shy. Many Ghanaians are kind of slow. Many Ghanaians are kind of timid in some ways. But for this lady, with all the boldness that I'm seeing, because when I went on the site, the photos there, what I saw, I started watching the photos on the site. Like the kind of statement the lady is making with what she's doing. I was like, wow, a Ghanaian girl? If she's over 20 or so, then of course she's an adult, so she knows what she's doing. But the kind of statement the lady was making with her photos, and it was not as if she was hiding her identity or face. In all these, her faces are out. Yes, when you monitor the website from ground, there were places she was wearing some mask. Yeah, there were places she was wearing some mask. And in the office, we all assumed that, okay, maybe that was when she was starting. So she wasn't too comfortable showing her face. So she decided to cover up. But maybe after some time that she felt, okay, this is what I want to do and this is what I'm doing. Therefore, there is no need for me to cover up. She started showing face. Wild videos. In fact, these are videos we cannot show publicly. Wild photos. Photos of hard penetration, and the kind of penetration she was showing to were not the small ones. So, like huge sausages. And openly showing holes, holes. Openly showing holes and in positions that are wild and crazy. I was like, hey, wow, a Ghanaian can get to this level with that kind of boldness. And even when people started talking about her on Twitter, like she came out boldly. You guys should mind your business and let me be. Hey, that is where I'm confused. Now, I'm torn between, okay, should I be part of those who are condemning the kind of movies she's doing? Or I should stay aside and maybe give her some commendation for her boldness. Give her some commendation for however she is being able to stand out of the lot. Because I hear there are many other ladies who are doing this with her. That is the report I'm getting. There are many other ladies. She comes to nightclubs here in Ghana. There are some ladies that she's into this kind of business with them. Everybody is hiding as usual. In fact, in Ghana, if you are not careful, you go and meet a proper lady like her who is doing the same thing in a church, and she's wearing a choir robe. singing. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Like you go and meet her in church singing, because right after she removes the choir ropes, the next time she's going for business. You won't see her. She doesn't want you to see her. That's what she's doing. It is the reason many of our night girls who have been standing at La Paz, and yes, that's where I used to my house, so I see them often on the road, Racecourse Road. You see them only at night. There is no way you see them in the afternoon or morning doing that. Yes, because even with that, they still want to protect their identity to a level. But this lady, her different accounts on social media, she's showing her face. She's not covering up. And she is proud posting a photo or a video of her with 6 other young guys who were rocking her hard. About 44 minutes in action. Different positions, different sizes. Hey, Charlie, I'm confused. Honestly. I am really confused. I'm torn between these two. Until then, let me still stay in the middle. Until then, because the act there, yeah, it's still hard to praise her for. It's still hard, though it is a decision. Yeah, we are watching. But would you praise her for that? Yes, it is hard. It is hard, because if you are asked why are you praising her for that, you'll be asking yourself, so what? Who, sex? Everybody does it, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. The points to defend that will be hard. Especially looking at her age. Obviously, even if she's an adult into the 20s, she's not like an adult. Yeah. But on the other side of her boldness, many people need this boldness to survive in Ghana or in the world. And not the boldness of what she's doing, but the boldness of everything we are doing. Many people need this courage. Many people lack it. And that is the point that I'm torn. Like, okay, where should I stand? Left or right? Let me leave it here. I'll continue thinking about what decision or what position to take. But you can also help me think. You can condemn it. That's fine. You can also praise her for her boldness, the courage with what she's doing, because it is hard. It is not easy. Yet, she is raising her head high with pride in whatever she's doing. Let me continue thinking. I'm sure when I decide on one, I'll come back again. I'm out.